Welcome to Vlogtober day 6. Yeah, no, it's the 6th. Got my breakfast sandwich here. We do a whole wheat multigrain English muffin, some thick bacon, an egg over hard, a Kraft single, which we don't usually use, but it just melts really well. We love it. Good morning. Gonna eat some breakfast. I have editing to do today. Might go to the park, might take Windsor on a walk, like a walk, like a hike walk. Probably gonna play some video games together because we didn't end up doing that last night. Good morning, welcome. It's like noon, maybe? I'm finishing up an episode of The Walking Dead. I just downloaded DaVinci Resolve on my laptop, so I'm so excited to be able to edit, like, not sitting at this desk. I think that that's going to, like, decrease the impact of editing to me, to my body, to my whatever. Thomas made me a coffee. It's delicious. It has like sun detailing and a bee, kind of just like a stoneware mug. It's like such a fall day outside. It's 60 and it's not leaving the 60s. We're really excited to probably go on a hike later with Windsor. Oh, also I drink decaf coffee. Actually, we have some decaf espresso that Erica brought us from Italy, so thank you, Erica. We kind of make like an Americano situation, so we brew like maybe 2 shots of the espresso in our little Bialetti mocha pot. Thomas pours it in the glass, and then he like finishes filling it with like hot water from our tea kettle, and then put a bit of creamer in, and it's basically just like a regular coffee, because I don't need a latte necessarily. Like, that's a whole separate experience, just like a cup of coffee. And I don't know if this happens to anyone else. I think my body just like does not often need coffee unless I'm just like dead tired, because it regularly, like full caffeinated coffee, makes my heart just like race. So decaf, and it's delicious. Thank you, Thomas. Wave, Thomas. We're getting ready to go on a hike with Windsor. It's like the last bit of daylight that we have, and we're going to one of our favorite segments of the Ice Age Trail. It's a really good one. It's got some prairie, it's got some woodland, and it's not like a super difficult hike, which is nice to do after the end of like a longer weekend. Here we are, gonna go on a hike. We're both getting our enrichment. Yeah. I love these purple flowers. I don't remember seeing these purple flowers in like a different season, which makes sense. That's part of a prairie. Boy, leave it. But good boy. The sky behind us looks so pretty. What do you smell? Andiamo. Let's go. My favorite section, because mostly, like, we're in the middle of a city, but mostly all you can see on pretty much every side is prairie and sky. Just prairie and sky. And the love of your life, if you look hard enough. I honestly find it so fascinating how quickly the sky changes in the evening, because when we first got here, you can see behind me, this orange is like right on the horizon, but over here, the orange is no longer on the horizon, but it was when we got here. Now there's this big chunk of blue over there with the orangey red a little bit further up. It's just really impressive what the sky can do, and it's different every day, which is wonderful. The moon. Please walk on the uphill portion of the trail. We are shifting the trail to deal with continuing erosion. All right, everybody put your paws and your feet right where they're meant to be. Being such a silly little guy. Yeah, he's zigging and he's zagging. We're losing the light, so this is probably the last like few clips from this hike, but it was wonderful. The prairie colors are just like amazing and astounding every year. I don't know, the tall grasses just seem so much more like yellowy orange than they ever could. It's nice to have the juxtaposition of like the tall grasses that are yellowy orange, the short grass that's green still because it's warm enough in October, and then like the reds and the oranges and the purples and the blues of the flowers. Fall is just, it kind of has everything going for it. I think it is my favorite season, honestly. Thanks for, hey Windsor, like I gotta leave my stench. I hate that I said that.
Should we say the word one more time for the vlog? Stench.
Stench.
That'll be in the title, one of your 3 words.
Gotta leave our stench behind. Anyway, Windsor is just like basically a comedian as a corgi, and he can't speak English, but he speaks volumes. Thanks for joining us on this hike. Just got back home from our hike, and I really need to remember that when it's like below 60 degrees, I need something to cover my ears. I don't know if this happens to anyone else, but my ears just ache when they get cold. Just so painful, just so persistent too. It takes such a long time to warm them back up. For all of you people who are also affected by the cold, don't forget to bring your ear covers. It's important. Hello. It was so nice to go on that hike. We cut it a little bit short because we were running out of daylight. We kind of found a new little path. I am so tired. Thomas and I just played Fortnite for like 2 hours. It was super, super fun. I liked answering the question so much yesterday that I think I'm gonna pull another question. So this one, I think I'll just answer one of them. Share a memory you have of an older relative. Okay, this is just like kind of a wild one. But for some reason, like scents and like the mixture of different scents has been on my mind recently. So the story that comes to mind is about my grandma, my grandma Jean. One time we were visiting her in Texas. I don't even know where we were, but we were in a place where you could try on different perfumes. So she was trying perfumes, but she was not spraying them on like the cards. She was spraying them like on her arm or on her like sleeve or something. Somehow, by the time we left the store, she had sprayed a certain number of perfumes in like a particular order that she smelled like bacon. Like somehow all of those perfumes like combined together, she just smelled of bacon. And I told her that and she was like, yeah, I told her that she smelled like bacon, and she like couldn't believe that was possible, but like more than one of us could tell that it was definitely like a very like smoky meat smell. No clue how she managed to mix things to create that scent, but that just goes to show that like scent mixing is such a particular science sometimes, and it really matters like what you're pairing with what. It's really fun to reflect on just like the silliest moments that happened. I probably haven't thought of that story in like years, honestly. It's really nice to have a reason to talk about my grandma and to share a funny story of a time when too much perfume in excess can sometimes make you smell like bacon. Anyway, I think that we both really needed a weekend to like actually recalibrate. We really haven't had a break since our wedding, at least not like both of us here together doing things that we need to do and taking rest when we need to. It's been really important to like fill ourselves back up. The hike today was just so wonderful. I am so tired. I think I'm gonna end it here. Let me know in the comments below a favorite memory that you have of one of your relatives, older or younger. I will see you again tomorrow for day 7 of Vlogtober. That's like 1 week. Vlogging every day for a week. It's honestly, it's kind of weird. It's been so interesting to get used to like speaking to a camera. I guess now at least I know that there are certain people who are watching my videos, so to a certain degree like I know who I'm speaking with. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for Vlogtober day 7.